Hello, my babies. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, my babies, you know how I feel about you. I appreciate you so much. I truly do. I hope you are having a good day or night, no matter what time it is when you're listening to this. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time here on the channel with me. And let's get to today's reading. We know why you're here. You want to hear about who's your secret admirer. So who has a crush on you? Who is admiring you? That is the first question. And then we're going to be asking, will they make a move? A reminder, this is a collective reading. So if it's confusing, if you're just not sure who I'm talking about, or if it's talking about someone that you just want to know nothing about, those may be all indicators that it's just not your story today. And that's okay. That happens sometimes. Besides that, let's try to have fun with it. And you guys know what to do. We have 3 groups to choose from. We have a group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into who is your secret admirer. So that's the first question, is who is this person and will they make a move towards you? My group number 1s, you guys know what's up though. It is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. If this is sounding too confusing, well, hopefully you're finding it entertaining and, or if it's triggering you in any kind of way because it's talking about someone that you don't want to know anything about, those just may be indicators that it's not your story today. And that does happen sometimes. But besides that, though, like I always tell you guys, let's try to have fun with it. And let's see what we can hear about. Who's your secret admirer? My group number 1s, my babies, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for being here today. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. All right, messages for my group 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s. What can we know? Who is their secret admirer? Who is this person? Who is my group number 1 secret admirer? Who's got a crush on my group number 1s? Who's their secret admirer? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 1s. Who's their secret admirer? Thank you, Spirit. How would they know this person? 2 of Wands. All right, so I think this is someone that I feel like you know of them or you've seen them. You could have even wondered, like, is this someone that I'm going to end up having a thing with, or do they like me? Or, there's almost like this 2 of Wands. I think that it's been an option, or I think that it's someone who's already been either in your peripheral or someone, like I said, that you've wondered about. So this person, they have held on to these feelings for you. I feel like it's for a little while. For some of you, it's like 4 months. There's something here about interesting. It's in the recent past. Now, this doesn't mean that you guys met in the recent past. This feels like there's something here that has either intensified in the last 4 weeks. For some of you, like I said, 2 months, 4 months is coming up. And like I said, the time frame of those weeks. Interesting. I think that you either know this person or they have seen you around like community or your family or their family, or maybe it's even like an outdoor area somewhere where it's almost like giving park or like picnic vibes, or there's the kids laughing and playing in the distance, people maybe sitting in the sun. I don't know. There's there's things going on. And it does feel like it's sunny when I'm looking at this. You guys, I can't help it. This literally plays out like movie scenes or that I picture in my head when these messages are coming through like that, especially when I get like weird hits about time of day or weather and stuff. So maybe you guys will have to let me know if that means anything to you. It doesn't have to be that, outdoorsy and stuff like that, but there is a sense here of I've seen you or I know you. And I think this person's, maybe this is even part of the reason why they've been really private. This person, they don't open up or with you. Maybe they're shy, or maybe you're quiet or shy. I don't know. Someone here is a little like clamped up. Yeah, you guys don't talk, but you guys see each other or they see you. Some of you guys, if you go on walks or a run, or like I said, I don't know why I keep going to outside in this energy. So that might be important for someone. All right. Tell me why the Two of Wands. Who is this? Judgment reverse. They might feel like you're not paying attention or you don't see them or it's a no. There's some kind of, they're kind of like wondering or debating. They could even be like thinking towards like, what are their options? Like, what kind of move could I make? Or I was going to say towards the future, but it doesn't mean like super far in the future. It could just mean like next time I see group one, or when group one maybe, stops for a minute, or it's like if the opportunity comes up. I do think that if they haven't already, they're going to make it clear to you, but I don't know. Maybe you said no to them. For some of you guys, maybe you already know who this is and you said no to them. But for most of you, I don't think that this person has kind of opened up. I think this person is well aware of what their intentions are with you. Maybe they even feel like there's mutual interest here, or maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe there is like this mutual crush or attraction. But it seems like they've been really closed off, very quiet. And they're also really concerned with how they look or how other people view them, or how, there's a concern here with other people. It's like their confidence, it's like too cool for school. Like, I'm not going to go out there and put myself on a limb, or I'm not going to go out there and get out of my comfort zone. And, it's like, no, this person is going to stay within the lines because they're not going to look like a fool, or they're not going to, they might try to get your attention, especially if this is someone that, you're in an environment where they could do that. But it's almost like I'm looking at you through a crowd, or I'm looking at you in a group, or it does feel a little observational to some degree. Tell me why the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Sun card, and you just seem so happy, or it's like happy-go-lucky, but we can't like make our way towards each other. I can't talk to you, or I can't, oh, interesting. So this person, every time they see you, it's like, they feel these swords, they feel this tingling. They're tingling, but they're not tingling in the right ways. They're tingling. Yeah, they wish they were tingling in the right ways. They're not. Why the Five of Pentacles in reverse? It's like seeing you again is stressful, or it reminds them, oh, because you friend zone them, bitch. Because you're just like so completely unbothered. You're just like, oh, hi. I do think that there's, or maybe it's your friend. Maybe it's your friend. And if it's your friend, maybe they've insinuated, or they've said something like, I don't know, do people say things like, what would it be like if we would have been together, if we would have gotten together? I don't know, like almost like, let me come up with this scenario and see how group one reacts. If it's not something like that, like I said, you could already know that this person has feelings for you, or there's already been something that's been said, but they're like very closed off. And they almost like act or pretend like they don't have time. Someone here is like in a hurry. They either don't have time, or I don't know. Tell me more, please. Why the Four of Pentacles with the King of Swords in reverse? Yeah, I'm not available. Maybe they're a single parent, or because I'm telling you, this Two of Cups. Interesting. One more. So this is the community that brings you guys together. But there's something in the way, because you guys are either coworkers, or there's other people involved. Maybe there's kids involved. I don't know. Maybe it's the person that does the carpool drop off. I don't know. Maybe it's the crosswalk sign holder, in front of the school. All jokes aside, if this isn't sounding familiar, then this may not be your group. If it's, like I said, it doesn't, I was being silly with the school, but it does feel like there is either a job situation or neighborhood, or, if it's not kids, maybe it's your guys' dogs. Maybe it's like dog park situation. Yeah. All right. All signs are showing up, but majors. We have Leo. Is that the only one we have? That, oh no. And then we have Sagittarius over there. So fire sign. Shows up like a fire sign, for sure. All right. Why does it feel like this person just wants to blend into the wall or like melt into the floor when you come by or when they see you? There's something here about when they see you or seeing you again or reconnecting with you. They're just like, oh my God. And I think you're just like happy go lucky, just not even paying attention. My group ones, I love that. Not the aloofness. All right. If that sounds familiar, or if you just want to keep listening, then let's see if this person, the person who is your secret admirer, let's see if they're going to make a move towards you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Will they make a move? I don't even think this person's talking to you, you guys. I think this person is almost like being a little extra cautious to not look interested. For some of them, there could be something about their hair or like their head. So maybe it's something that they wear on their head. That's a random. All right. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Will this person make a move? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, they're going to find a way to help you? What? Oh, let me carry that for you. Oh, I got it. Yeah, they're going to try to help you. That's funny that that's the first thing I got with that 8 of Pentacles, because this is them like driven. Yeah, I think they want to impress you. I do think so. I don't necessarily think that they know how yet or have a plan, but it feels like that's where the energy is heading. So there's something here about how long something's been, or maybe at one point you kind of thought this person was interested and then they kind of pulled away, or, this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's literally like hot and cold energy, but way more cold than hot, pretty inconsistent. But this 8 of Pentacles tells us that they're going to work through it, or you guys are coming, I don't know, maybe you guys are seeing each other a little more often. There's something here that's helping their cause. Because you guys go here, or you guys end up here, or you guys are here for the same reason or the same purpose, or, the same interest. Because look how this 4 of Wands brings you guys together. And there's something here with that. The 8 of Pentacles talks about putting in the effort, being focused, being driven, and having a goal, and like working towards something. It's literally putting in the work. So it feels like they're putting in the work either when they see you, or to kind of get this moving a little further. That 4 of Wands could also talk about like leveling up in some kind of way, building some kind of stability, or literally working together again in the same building or the same place. There's a place that's bringing you guys together. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. So lots of earth energy now, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we've been talking about it since the beginning of your reading. This is definitely a group that's brought together through the material, physical world. This does not feel like it's an elusive online person that has a crush on you because you're a cutie with a booty, I mean, you could still be a cutie with a booty, but it doesn't feel like it's someone that is completely out of your energy and watching you from a distant kind of scope, like the internet. All right, they're going to knock your little socks off. We're going to see how they're going to do that. There's something here about them surprising you. This could even talk about them changing the dynamic between you guys, like in a major way. This feels very Pluto, but in like a positive. So it could be like things were one way like one day, and then they take action, and then it completely changes the course or changes the dynamic between you guys. So it could be something like that. So we have Scorpio showing up and Gemini. All right, thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. Wow, so it's okay. Now we're going pretty deep, because we went from having no major arcanas at the beginning of the reading to now we have 2, which talks about, I mean, both of these are pretty nice together, the Tower and the Lovers, because this almost talks about like unexpected reunion or unexpectedly coming together. I'm telling you, someone's little socks get knocked off. But now we have the 6 of Cups here. So either there's children involved, which don't freak out or click off just yet. If that's not the case for you, it does not have to be, but I have to address that because these are two children cards that are coming through. But this could also be like unexpected soulmate, or there's something very familiar about you, or the place that you know them from, that common interest. It's like, oh, I see you. I love the same things that you do. Let's connect on that. It's almost like, I don't know, say this person always sees you at the record shop. And so, you guys might have similar interests in that. And you guys have that kind of stuff to talk about. And it's nostalgic because we connect on a level that isn't of this decade, this era, or maybe this lifetime. So there is a lot of happiness here, okay? All right, we have the Two of Wands again. So this talks about options. I don't like to see the Two of Wands in two parts of the reading because this tells me, okay, come on, let's make a move. Let's figure out what it is. Because it does seem like they're still kind of debating or wondering. Now, this could also just mean that it's still going to be a little while before anything actually kind of changes between you guys. And this is also obviously your choice as well, if you're even open to this person or even, if you're interested in them too. Communicate. I think you guys need to talk, or maybe I don't know. There's something here that's coming through about communicating because my throat's wanting to close up. So there's all these like kind of wanting to come together with you, but I don't necessarily know how they're going to like present, like ask you out, or like maybe that's what it is asking you out on a date. All right, we have the Nine of Wands and then we have the Lovers. So they think that you're like the perfect, like the package. You're all of the things that they want. And you make them kind of second guess themselves. It's not your fault. It's just their own shit. It's their own triggers. You make them kind of oh, I just got inadequate. Not them being, not the inadequacies, not the falling short, not the 10 cents short of $1. Listen, this person, you kind of make them see themselves differently. Whereas if they thought that they were this emperor upright, that they had their shit together, they knew what they wanted, or they were in control, or they're this big boss, or they knew what they were doing, and then you come along and then they're like, oh, they kind of came to a halt and we're like, oh, that's actually not where I'm at, or I don't know if I can offer group one anything, but this is literally like they have you up on a pedestal. Maybe it's also like if they are in another relationship. I don't know if they are though. I mean, there was a Three of Swords. So, all right, let's pull one more on the Emperor reverse. We have Aries, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. Tell me about the Emperor reverse. Okay, so this person's like been either lying to themselves or they were entertaining like habits and stuff that they weren't really serving them, and that I was going to say that they need to grow out of, or maybe they're realizing that they have grown out of when it comes to maybe them playing games, or it could actually be literally video games, but it could be, I didn't mean it that way, but when I said it, I was like, oh yeah. No, this could be like how they communicate, or if they're used to like some weird thing with connecting with people on social media. I call it weird because those, like, I'm going to say guys, but not just singling them out because people do it in general, whoever, but where they'll just go on this thing and they just follow all these like IG models or whatever you want to call them. All of these girls online, they don't even need to be models. And they're just like going through it. And you could just tell it's like some toxic kind of thing that's almost like a habit. It's almost like they may not even like it. Like, in all honesty, it's desensitized. It's like, but it's not really serving them. And there's something here where they're realizing. I'm not saying that that's exactly what it is, but that is an example that came through. So I am going to throw it in there. This person could also be realizing that them not being upfront, or them kind of, they're almost like, I don't know if they're trying to watch you or get information about you from others or from people that may know you, or just observing you. Again, we're still in the same reading, right? When I said observationals, they're observing you, and they might be doing it from like a fake profile. And it gets them all like insecure. Tell me more, because they're either not getting the information that they want, or yeah, it's almost like they don't know how to get to you, or honestly, I don't think this person feels like they deserve you. And if that's the case, then believe them, bitch. If they say they're not good for you, you believe them. If they tell you you're broken, they're broken, you believe it. And keep it moving. All right, so we have air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini showing up. So heavy on the Gemini, Aries in this reading. We also said Scorpies. All right, my babies, that's what I have for you. Let's do initials, yeah? All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1. Let's get some initials. Kiwi. Interesting. What card was that? The Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's watching you. I think like fake profile. Kobe. Coda. Dab. Baby. Daddy. Literally daddy. Dad. Someone's a dad. MVP. Someone likes sports. With that Kobe, MVP, daddy. Yeah. THC. Someone could be a smoker. Someone could have like someone played sports like when they were younger and could have had like some kind of injury, and now they either medicate because of that, or there's some kind of something. It doesn't even have to be that they medicate with THC, but it could be like body pains, aches, that kind of stuff. Interesting. Oh, not new messages being unlocked. Not new layers, new layers to the gift, guys. Right, we have Riss. So named Reese, Lisa, Yasmin, Rowan, RS, Ross, WW, and then we have H, Wish. They wish. Y, Wyatt, Wyoming, Sly, Ryan, sorry, wish, sorry. Someone wants to wishes they could say they were sorry. Oh, I just started hearing a little Justin Bieber, sorry. Is it too late now to say sorry? Right? Because I'm wanting more than just your body. So yeah, maybe someone has regrets here for some of you guys. All right. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and do an answer card? All right, my babies, go ahead and think of a question and we'll get you an answer, and then we'll close out your little party here. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1. Please, can we get an answer to the question on their mind? An answer to the question on my group 1's mind. Cast that spell. So that talks about manifesting, visualizing, tapping into what you want. All right. Maybe some of you guys are also having dreams. Your intuition is guiding you. All right. If you asked a yes or no, I would say that's a yes, but be clear with your intentions. My group number 1s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 2s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your secret admirer. Who are they, and will they make a move towards you? My group number 2s, a reminder, it is a collective reading, so please use your own discernment. If you're not vibing with the energy that I'm picking up on today as to this person who your admirer is, or if it's triggering or just too confusing, those just may all be indicators that it's just not your story today. But besides that, though, let's try to have fun with it. Let's see what we can learn about who has their eye on you. And my group number 2s, I hope you're doing well, my babies. Thank you so much for being here today. And let's get into it. All right, I'm knocking everything over here. Let's tap in, my babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 2s. Messages for my group 2s, please. Messages for my group number 2s. All right, who is their secret admirer? Who has a crush on my group 2s? Who's their secret admirer? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. How would they know who this is? Who is their secret admirer? All right, Messages for my group twos. Who's my group two secret admirer? All right, we have Seven of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Well, this is someone who is either spending time watching you, or you have history with, or you have spent time talking to them. This Seven of Pentacles talks about like either investing or like material things. So there could have even been talks about you guys spending time together or an exchange of something. I say exchange of something because this almost even feels like a little transactional. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that like literally, like if you're someone who works retail or you're work in the service industry, like someplace that you have customers, clients, or you're the face to something. Maybe you were given samples. I don't know. There's something here where it's like, and it's like, I like this, or I've been watching, or now I'm invested, you know? So there is this energy that is coming through. Now it's interesting because this Page of Swords and this Chariot and the Seven of Wands, I normally never get this, but this is giving like someone that could even be like watching your stories, because this Page and this Chariot, it almost makes me think like I'm like skipping, or skipping ahead, and when it comes to yours, they'll like watch them. They'll even like go back and like rewatch something. So this is someone that doesn't message you, or let me rephrase that. If you guys message, they don't let on that they're interested. Like, let's say that they are watching your stories, they're not hearting them, they're not reacting to them. That's what I mean by that. You're aware of them. You could probably see their name, or maybe you guys have talked before, but the conversation is not about what they might be observing. The conversation would be about business or asking questions, or maybe we're in the same study group. Maybe we ended up in the same place, same time. And look, we just spent some time together. There's something like, oh yeah, this person has a crush on you. Yeah, this person definitely has a crush on you. And for some, even a little something else for you with that Ace of Wands that they're holding in their hand all tight like that. Look, they're holding something in their hand. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cards of holding something tightly in their hand. So I definitely think this person likes you, and they have a spark for you. Okay, you make them excited. You do make them excited. It's almost like you add a little pizzazz to their day. Now, whatever history or time spent together or whatever this is, it's not exactly what they want, or something here didn't go as planned. So we're going to see what that is. This is almost giving, I transferred you to someone else in customer service. I don't know why it feels that way. I don't know why that keeps coming through. Maybe you accidentally transferred them to someone else, or something. There was something here, that Nine of Cups in reverse. Maybe it's also like the time, or the amount of time that they can spend with you. Oh, this person loves talking to you, or they love looking. Yeah, this person likes to see what you're up to. This is not someone that you've known for too long. Or if you have known them for like a few months, you worked with them briefly, or the place that you met them, you were there briefly. Maybe there was something short term. This person could be someone that travels or does like short term travel. I almost said gig, almost like gigs. Maybe like, yeah. All right, why the Seven of Wands? Who is this? Who is my group 2 secret admirer? We have the Empress reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone, I don't think that they think that you're into them, or you don't think that they are into you. Like, this might be someone that you desire more with, and it's a friend who's like a crush. I do think it's newer, you guys. I do think so. If it's not newer, maybe there's a slight age difference, and maybe that's the thing. But it does feel like this is new, because it feels like we're getting to know each other, and I'm really enjoying doing that. by watching what you're up to or talking to you. But, you know, if you guys do text or DM or something, it's like, I think they prefer to get to know you through almost like watching than long conversations. Maybe you guys don't have time for long conversations. That could also be it. That you guys, you know, it's not like we can text all day or, you know. There's a couple of things here. This person doesn't think you're available or you're not attainable, available or attainable, or maybe you just friend zone them or they're just not sure. This person does think that the passion's only burning on one side. Maybe that's how you think as well. No, it's this person. Yeah, I think it's them. And just because you don't hear from them, like you guys don't talk, like this person is still watching and they like what they see. Yeah, because you guys don't talk. But it's all good. It doesn't feel like it's full of like 10 of swords, 3 of swords, 5 of swords. You know, I mean, I get everyone's situation is different, but it's just not showing up that way. So that makes me think that this person isn't stressed. They're intrigued. They're like, oh, what's this shiny little thing right here, group 2? What's this little muffin that smells so good? Yeah, someone smells good. Let's see why the 7 of Wands. This person also feels like you have a lot of people like fighting for your like energy or attention, or like, you know, yeah, maybe that you probably have a lot of people trying to talk to you. Or why the 7 of Wands with the Empress reverse, King of Wands. Yeah, they like what they see. There's that 3 of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, someone's not available. So this person could be with someone, or you are, and or there's like an age difference or something. But it's like when this person found out, they were like, shit. But that doesn't stop them from like wanting to still watch and be around you. Yeah, I think you guys might be unavailable. All right, tell me more. Why the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles? Who is this person's strength card? Man, they're like, damn, group 2. Damn. You're fine, group 2. You smell good. You taste good, probably. You look good. Yeah, this person's like, you get attention. Like you're beautiful. They think you're like warmth. Your charm. There's like warmth and charm, and also your hair. Well, shit. All right. Strong on Aries, Leo, Sag, but also Scorpies is here. We do have also, I mean, we have everyone, but the pairs are the King of Wands, King and Queen of Wands, and King and Queen of Swords, both reversed. You guys aren't talking. You guys are, but it's all good. It's not like we're not talking because we're mad at each other. It's just, you know. All right. So that's what I'm getting as to who this is, okay? Yeah, you guys are, I think this person thinks that you guys are very compatible, or you guys would be really hot together. This person likes what they see, big time, group 2. I love that for you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's see if this person will make a move. Messages for my group 2s. Messages for my group 2s. Will this person make a move towards my group number 2s? Will this person make a move? Will my group 2 secret admirer make a move towards my group 2s? Messages for my group 2s. The King of Wands is like, get me out of here. Let me lay on the table. Yeah, this person's going to reach out to you online. They might, you guys, I'm hearing such weird, I just heard restock. Yeah, look, they're going to use this opportunity to reach out to you. So they're going to use an opportunity of like a question, or you post something of interest, and it gives them the opportunity to be like, perfect. That this doesn't seem wrong at all. This isn't cheating, or this isn't wrong at all. This is Devil reverse. It might be like in a couple months, like, right now this is posting obviously beginning of October, but that world at this point, it just reminds me of the closing of a cycle. In that case, a big cycle. So it makes me feel like towards the holidays, the end of the year, especially lining up with that Capricorn. But besides that, though, like I said, I do think they're going to reach out to you for something. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. So they're going to reveal something to you. They want to work with you or collaborate with you in some kind of way. It does seem like it's coming out of nowhere. For you, you're going to think it's coming out of nowhere. For them, it's like, no. So they've been thinking about this. So this person's been thinking about you. I do want to tell you that there is a little bit of energy where this person is putting a lot on the idea of you. And it's going to be different for everyone because obviously only you know how well this person actually knows you, or if they know you, or if they just know the persona that you choose to put online, right? So, because there's differences, but this person feels like they know you. They feel like they miss you, or they feel like they see you. You feel so familiar to them. You guys might even have same interests, or like common eras, of music or art, or just understanding, maybe like pop culture, why the world. Five of Cups in reverse. Tell me why the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords in reverse. So they're going to come to you, but you're not going to know exactly why. Now, they might even reach out to you in a way that you don't even realize it's them at first. Because there is a feeling here of being contacted, or like in a type of way, or there's an opportunity for them to maybe reach out. But this Ace of Swords in reverse tells me you don't really expect. First of all, I don't think you see it coming. But second of all, it's almost like when it does, when that message comes in, you don't think it's them, or you didn't expect it was them. Now, this person, for some of you, if someone was unavailable, or, there could have been a change in that dynamic, I think that would be revealed to you though. But if that's not the case, this person is reaching out to you in a way where they're almost telling themselves, see, it's not wrong. I have a reason to talk to group two. It's not cheating. I have a perfectly valid excuse here as to why I want to talk to group two and grip onto my wand so tightly there in the King of Wands. All right, we have Chariot reverse. So you're going to be like, oh, okay. And you're going to talk to them, and you're letting them kind of take the lead. You're not, you're maybe asking, hey, how are you? Has it been? But you're not, you're kind of letting them take the lead. And because it almost seems like they're skirting around, like, the issue. Why the Three of Pentacles? Ten of Swords in reverse. It's all good. So this person feels like if they figure out a way that you guys can collaborate and work together in a way that they are not, let's say, being toxic, or it's not in a in a bad, I guess, in a bad way. Like, okay, let's say if they are with someone, or if you're with someone, like I already told you guys, this person is like perfect. This is the perfect reason, right? This makes sense, right? That's all it is. I just want to work with group two. It's not that I'm into them, or I realize how hot they are, how good they smell, or their lips are so nice, and oh man, their hair. It's not that. It's not that at all. I actually want to collaborate with them. Why? Because we get each other. All right. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands. It's like they mean well, but it's like, they're going to annoy you. Yeah, they're going to annoy you because that assertiveness that they showed for 5 minutes when they, pulled the trigger and contact you, it wanes and it kind of fades. And you're like, what the fuck are you coming around for? You're like, I do think you're kind of like, what was the point of that? They did like big talk. They might even do big talk, or, it doesn't even have to be big talk. It could just be like, oh, I was thinking we could do this, or what about that? Or they're asking questions. It's literally giving, I thought this was going somewhere, or I thought there was more to it. And then they kind of I don't know, they go into kind of like ignoring why they're really reaching out to you. So they go into like business mode. They're also triggered. Why are they triggered by you? Why? Page of Wands, or Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, because something that you post. It's either something that you said or something that you posted or a joke that you make. What is it about? It's something about how you communicate with them or how you communicate in general. Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Oh, because it's almost like, I don't want to say they take it personal, but maybe it's not that they take it personal, but it's almost like, you know, when you post just like a meme or something and then the right person sees it and they swear it's about them and you're like, fuck, you're not even important like in my life. Like I wasn't even thinking about you, but I'm glad that you think it's about you. Maybe it's like that, where it's like this person thinks something is about them, or maybe you're posting people that you think are cute or something like that, where they're like, huh? And they get all, and then they kind of like, I don't want to say they shut down, but they do get a little interesting. I don't think you're going to like certain things about when they come towards you, because I think you feel that there's an underlying reason. There's more to it than what they're leading on. And a part of you kind of gets annoyed by that. So I think it's almost like a little bit of mirroring, you know? Listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that this is the energy of someone that might do this until you guys are single. It just feels that way, or until you guys are available. This does feel like someone that would be like the temptation, or it's just not going to go away, is what it feels like. Not them having an itch only you can scratch, my loves. Well, that's who the perp is today. You guys will have to let me know if that makes sense, okay? Let your tarot lady know what's going on out there. All right, my babies. For group ones, we did initials, and then we're also going to do an answer card. So you guys can start thinking of your question, and I'll shuffle that in a minute. Let's get our initials. All right. Interesting. I don't know why. I just thought Mac. All right, we have NY, New York, Nim. Do you guys remember that old 80s movie, Secret of Nim? It was like about these mice, but NIM stood for National Institution of Mental Health. I think it was the 80s and the dark kids movies. But oh, look, nymph. There it is. Not the mental health. Listen, it's out there. We all got to take care of ourselves, babies. It's tough out here. All right. We have Katie, KK, Kiki, Kimmy, Kim, JK. Just kidding. So yeah, your sense of humor. They can't take roasting. I want to tell you, this person, their ego is a little, I hate to say it, it might be a little fragile. Roasting, this ain't the one. You might think it's okay for a second, and then there might be the one that you're like, oops, did not mean to get you there. And it's not that you're meaning bad by it, but it's sometimes you say things, and I think this person's like, ooh. All right, we have Cece, Dee Dee. So someone could have same first name, last name, initials, or repeat letters in their name. We have Y, Wyatt, Wyoming, Casey, Corey, Kathy, Doja, DJ, DK. All right. Let's get your answer card, my babies. Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group. Okay. Visualize your desire. What is it you want here out of the situation? I think you can manifest it. If it was a yes or no, this to me is a positive, is more on the positive side. My group number 2s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into who is your secret admirer. So who has a crush on you? That is the first question, is who is this person? And we're also going to be looking into, will they be making a move towards you? My group number 3s, a reminder, this is a collective reading on YouTube. So please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, if the person just does not sound like someone you want to be dealing with or anything you're interested in, by all means, it just probably means it's not your reading today. Besides that, though, my babies, you know what I'm going to say. Let's try to have fun with it. Let's see what we can learn today. All right, let's tap in. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. Messages for my group 3s, please. All right, let's tap in. Who is my group 3's secret admirer? Who is this person? Who's my group 3's secret admirer? Messages for my group 3s, please. Who is their secret admirer? How would my group 3s know who this is? Who's my group 3's secret admirer? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s. Who's their secret admirer? All right, we have the Chariot. The Chariot says, the warrior drives at night under a crescent moon. No hands on the wheel. He steers by force of will. Ooh, that sounds kind of hard. Nothing can stop the Chariot. So there could be something about this person's car. This person could have a hot car, or like an easily identifiable car, or maybe some kind of like, what's that word? Personalized feature. There we go. All right, 2 of Swords. So there's a question mark with this person or between you and them. There's uncertainty, indecision, dilemma, and potential risk. So someone here isn't sure if something is worth the risk over and over of repeating something. All right. So this person's been on some kind of spin cycle for a little while. Oh, might be, might be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, just because we have that wheel and then these swords surrounding it. So especially Aquarius. All right, we have the 6 of Swords, transition, rite of passage, and unburdening. So this person is wondering if they're tired of spinning on the same cycle of, that could be of indecision, and they're not really going anywhere and nothing's really changing. Maybe they're wanting to take control of their life or the situation between you two, or what they should do with you. What should they do with you? Maybe they are wondering, what should I do here? We're going to see what that is, because I do think that they want to move ahead or move things forward. And for some of you guys, this is repeating something, or this is coming back around, if it's someone that you already know. All right, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I do think that this person, there's something here about them trying to detach or move on. But with you, they could maybe find that difficult, or there could be a snag when it comes to them and being able to move forward. And the reason I say that is because we did talk about them being in a spin cycle with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Maybe how they're used to kind of, dealing with feelings or connections or situations. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe it's not working. And the reason I say that is because this 2 of Swords is like, well, what do I do? Right? I do think that this person, earlier when I said, what do I do with you, or what do they do with you? That could be it. Like, what do I do in this? Why am I feeling this way? Or why am I still thinking of group 3? If it's something that they've tried to move forward from. All right, we have the 5 of Cups. So yeah, this person has some kind of regret here. They do. They wish something was different, or that they would have done something different, or they have shame, or maybe there's some kind of grief or sadness. This person, I do think that they tend to maybe harp a little bit on the bad instead of seeing what they can do about something. And that's kind of what's keeping them stuck right now. So this is someone who's in their feels, but they're pretending not to be. This is also someone that could feel like they want love, but at the same time, they don't, or they kind of sabotage Self-sabotage. All right, why the Chariot? We have Cancer energy. We have the Eight of Cups. This could be someone that you moved on or moved forward from, or someone did. Could be someone that detached from you, or you detached from them. Yeah, the Four of Swords in reverse, and they're not sure if you guys are going to reconnect, or if you should or if you shouldn't. There's a big question mark here about seeing you again or coming back together. This person's not at peace with whatever this situation is between you guys. There's something here wanting to see you again or repeat something with you again. Why the Six of Swords? The Page of Swords. They want to talk to you and they want to move things forward. They might even want to ask you out. But they haven't told you how they feel, or there's something here with that Justice reverse, with that King of Cups in reverse. I do not like those energies together. So we're going to dig in there. Tell me why the Five of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse, because you're not talking to them. Okay, so this is someone that wants to get back in your good graces. This is someone that wants to talk to you. Or this is someone, if it's not that they're in your bad graces, this is someone that you didn't answer their DM. Maybe they tried messaging you, or maybe they tried contacting you. I don't think so though, guys, because there's a repeat something here. There's like a trying again. And I do think that a lot of you guys, like I said, you could have moved on from this person, or stopped going to the place where you knew them from, or don't work with them anymore. Or, you know, I don't know. There's something here. It seems like you disengaged though. You're not talking to them. And this person's all in their feels about it, and they don't think it's fair. And they're like, why do I feel this way? Again, it's like if they weren't affected like this in the past, or if they were able to easily move on in the past, it's like now that's definitely not the case. It feels like I said, there's a snag in either moving on from you or getting over you, or how they're feeling, and trying to figure out what to do about that. What to do with you. Group 3. All right, tell me about the Chariot and the Eight of Cups. Messages for my group 3s. Who is my group 3 secret admirer? Why the Chariot and the Eight of Cups? The Two of Pentacles. There was back and forth between you guys, or on and off. Both of you guys could have been a little in and out, or maybe they were, and so that's why you guys separated or disconnected. Hangman. Yeah, nothing's going on between you guys, and they're just not sure. The Hangman says, we dare you to look at the world from his point of view. So just hanging back, trying to figure out what to do. Two of Wands, another two. Planning for the future. Page of Wands. This person wants to date you or ask you out, or be fun, have some fun, or be flirty, or try to make you laugh. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Queen of Wands? The Empress. Man, they want you. The Four of Pentacles. You're mine. Oh, what in the Bram Stoker's Dracula? Nah, but Drac would show up knowing what he wants. Drac, yeah, the Count knew what he wanted. He crossed oceans of time, bitch. And this person, if they traveled, they got lost. They just went back and forth. They didn't know what was going on. And now they're like, oh shit, there's my Empress. Yeah, this person, they feel like this person has still held on to you. I laugh because of that Four of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Give me attention. Give me attention. This person wants to win you. Interesting. What in the games? What in the Hunger Games? Even though it's not the Hunger Games. Why the Six of Swords with the Page of Swords? Temperance reverse. They're like desperado to talk to you. The Knight of Pentacles, because it's been so long, or there's something here about how long something's taken, or maybe this person was like annoying with their texting. It could also be that maybe they were like slow to respond. Why the King of Cups in reverse with Justice in reverse? The Ten of Swords in reverse. Getting over a breakup or a heartbreak. Is that the 3? Oh, the 7. Excuse me, guys. Listen, communication is hard for this person. These are things that I think that they have a hard time saying. And then now I realize why. This is the Seven of Swords. So this talks about they even have denial within themselves. This person denies their feelings. They deny when something hurts, or they pretend like it's okay. And then they think that shutting down emotionally is kind of the answer. And so that creates a lot of ripple effect in how they show up in all relationships in their life. So when you came along, or when they see you, when they saw you, or they have this crush on you, it kind of feels like it's a little more than a crush, but that's a whole different story. This person fights it and they won't admit it. And so they kind of torture themselves. It's like, have you ever had have you ever had like something in your mouth that like hurts, right? And you just kind of keep poking at it. I mean, at least I do. It's like you make it hurt even more for some weird reason. It's like almost like what this person does. This is someone who associates pain or disappointment with love. But they kind of feel a little powerless when it comes to you, just because they can't switch it off, or they can't control it in a way that they normally would. Yeah. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. We do have a lot of swords, so Aquarius and Gemini. We have Sagittarius, Libra, and Taurus. All right. What's this back here? Oh, and Cancer. Yeah. All right. One more on the Five of Cups with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Or sad you're not talking to them. Oh, we dropped it. Guess what it is? Another freaking Swords card. Listen, if we keep going, we're going to get all 10 plus we already have the Queen there. I was going to say plus the suits. The Eight of Swords. They feel stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't like it that you're not talking. They feel abandoned. Oh, what a drama, Queen or King. Someone might feel abandoned. All right. Well, they're bummed out that you're not talking to them, or you've gone cold on them. And I'm sure you have your reasons why. All right. Very specific, my group threes, right? You guys will have to let me know. Let's see if this person will make a move towards you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. Will this person make a move towards my group threes? Will this person make a move towards my group number threes? Will this person make a move towards my group threes? Their secret admirer. Will they make a move towards my group threes? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have, no, they feel powerless because they feel like nothing that they do will get you to talk to them, or you're just really mad. You guys are both. So here's the issue. If you guys want this, like, I think you guys both want this. Now, don't get mad at me, obviously. I'm reading the energy as it's coming through. And if it's not you, then girl, go check yourself. Someone. Don't get mad at me. What I'm reading on the table right now is two people that could be in denial over what they want. And because of that, the situation kind of becomes powerless to transmute or change. Even if this is someone that maybe, like, I'm not saying that they were the best person, like maybe they weren't, maybe they were, I don't know, but maybe there's challenges here where there was lessons where we still needed to kind of learn. And if you guys are denying that you want something with each other, it kind of just, it's like, then it doesn't happen, or, we don't make the best of the lessons, or we don't, it's like, Magician is manifesting. But what is manifesting? Manifesting is going after the things you want. Manifesting is creating the life that you want. Manifesting is taking the tools of what I have, what I know, my resources, my network, and I'm making what I want of it. It's like you could literally move into the, crappiest looking home or apartment, and you give it the right love, attention, and intention for what you want to turn it into, and you turn it into your nice little home, right? Or big home, whoever you are. And that's kind of the thing here, where it's like if there is still more to be had, there is going to need to be a point where both of you kind of get out of this being upset or your ego or being shut down, and work through that. Now I know it's easier said than done, but that's essentially what I'm getting. Because you guys are both like, no, I let it go, or this is over, and maybe it is, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel that way. This feels like it's a tantrum. This energy doesn't feel like it's going to stick forever. So I think that's why I'm saying that if you are someone who is kind of denying, just be aware of that, because it's like things can always change, and you do have more power than maybe you kind of realize or give yourself credit for. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have, what's this? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't want to know this person, talk to this person, or anything like that. So that could make sense. We were talking about your secret admirer, so this person could have really blown it. But if it's not your feelings towards this person, it could be a past relationship or how you view love and relationships, and that could be the lesson. So again, I'm not encouraging you to give someone who is totally awful or a narcissist or manipulator to give them a chance. No, but I am saying, like, what can we learn from this? Did it help heal us, or are we shut down to, whatever, to love, to life, are we, basically make sure you're good, babe. Make sure you're good, because this doesn't feel good. This feels like we want something, or we're trying to manifest something, Two of Wands, and we're just not really kind of doing it because there's a lot of ego here. By the King of Swords in reverse. All right, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We literally got all reversals, and you guys saw me use this deck earlier. The Four of Swords, let's just take a break. So yeah, I don't think anything's going to be happening here. I don't think they're going to come towards you. But I think it's okay, because it doesn't seem like you want them to. There's a Ten of Pentacles here. Maybe they are taking a break to focus on like a career or a money issue or something like that. But it feels like that's where their focus is. All right, tell me why the Queen of Swords in reverse. So if this is someone that you like, that you're totally over, like I said, just make sure it's not someone who has made you shut down, because I know you're Queen of Swords in reverse towards them, but this energy is surrounding you, so we don't want it to show up in other areas of your life. Oh my God, bitch. I'm so done with you. Not the King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Not the Death reverse. Not the Judgment. Oh my God. Not the I did. You bitches. I'm so... This is silly. Yeah, you guys both crossed oceans of time for each other, and now that you're here, bitch, you're like, I don't want them. They're the worst. And they're like, well, I don't want you either. And then at the end of the day, you guys are hugging your pillow because you fucking are in love with each other. And like I said, if it's not you, if it's not for you, bitch, then you're good. But this is for somebody. This made me giggle. This made me tee-hee. I knew it too. I knew it. No one comes off being this bitter for nothing. Nah, we're not this bitter unless we haven't let it go, or unless we're still hurt, or unless we still kind of are upset, right? That something that we wanted didn't happen. And now I see it, that there's love here, but there's, y'all are stubborn, both of you. I'm sure you have your good reasons, but I don't know. You can love someone at a distance, right? The moon, not the secret lovers, not the total eclipse of the heart. I'm done. I'm done with you, group 3. Oh man, you guys will have to let me know. I knew it too when I saw that King and Queen of Swords in reverse, all making faces at each other, all grumpy towards each other. There's a reason. All right. No one's going to make the first move. Got it. I get it. I'm one of those the people that the Knight of Pentacles. It's been like this for a long time, or it's been slow moving. All right, we have Kicks, LP. There could be something about music. We have DL. We have lore. There could be lore here between you and this person. We also have Flor, FOR. Up, Katie, Lydia, Lori, Lauren, Lynn, YT, YouTube. All right. X names, Xavier, Xander, Kyle, PR, Puerto Rico, Pour, POUR, as in like pour a drink, FL, Florida, Oregon, OR, TF, Twin Flame, Wally, we already said Lori, right? All right. Oh, Lord. LRD. We'll leave that there. Lord help. All right, my babies, let's do a question now. Go ahead and pause the reading if you need more time to think of your question. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get an answer for my group number 3s for the question on their mind? Can we get an answer? Trust it will manifest. So trust. All right. Trust that what's meant for you will not pass you by. I have to remind myself that all the damn time. Listen, your tarot lady is right here on this journey with you. You know, we all go through our own things and we all struggle, but we're all in this together, friends. All right, my babies, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.